Election day is tomorrow, and among several races, Alamance County voters will be choosing who represents North Carolina's 6th district in the U.S. House of Representatives. Our Selena Guevara sat down with both candidates to talk about their campaigns.
49-year-old Republican Mark Walker is up against 28-year-old Democrat Ryan Watts. Walker, who's a Baptist minister and the incumbent, has been the representative for the 6th District since 2015. He says one of his greatest achievements so far
was reducing and removing the tariffs for manufacturers throughout the state of North Carolina.
The Miscellaneous Tariff Act, one example of his platform to grow the economy. Watts has a business background and has been working as a financial consultant while campaigning. His main goal is to fix gerrymandering in the state.
We need to address fair districting for this republic and this democracy to thrive.
Although districts are drawn by the state legislature, Watts says he'd use his federal powers to intervene.
What we can require is that every state form a nonpartisan independent redistricting committee, which would have to abide by what the Supreme Court has now deemed to be illegal, which are racially or partisan-drawn districts. So we can solve that in the federal government.
Both candidates recognize the cost of college can be expensive. Walker supports some debt forgiveness after working a certain number of years in specific professions and the creation of more Pell Grants.
I think the number one thing is to make sure that we're looking at overall costs, not just on the side as far as borrowing, but what do we do as far as lowering the costs of some of the universities.
Watts says he supports student debt forgiveness and wants to force banks to lower the interest rate on student loans.
The difference between scholarships and student loan debt forgiveness is that student loan debt forgiveness would require graduation, right? So there's an incentive for students to follow through.
Selena Guevara, ENN Local News.